over the next few hours, and tomorrow we are also going to get you an extensive report, not just on Ayodhya, but also about the temple undercurrent, if at all it exists, and whether it has any effect or ramification on the elections. Good evening, I'm Padmaja Joshi. This is Ayodhya, and today we are talking about a rather unholy development in Delhi. Yesterday morning, the story broke of how the former chairperson of the Delhi Commission for Women, Swati Maliwal, had made a phone call. She called up the police control room and she said that she had been assaulted. 31 hours later, after 31 hours of complete, absolute, stony silence, not just from Arvind Kejriwal, but also from all of his allies, finally one person spoke. Member of Parliament from the Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh, finally confirmed that yes, indeed, what Swati Maliwal had been saying was true. But there was no word from the Chief Minister even now. There was no mention that they are going to go and file a police complaint against the man in question. And the man in question is no Tom, Dick and Harry. He is Bibhav Kumar. He is somebody who was the closest aide to Arvind Kejriwal. He is somebody who is under investigation in a separate corruption case, but also he is somebody who is alleged to have carried out the assault inside the Chief Minister's house. First, listen in to the very first and the only reaction that has come from the Aam Aadmi Party in one of the most shocking claims to have been made against the party in recent times.
कल एक बहुत ही निंदनीय घटना घटित हुई, जिसके बारे में आप सबको बताना चाहता हूं। कल सुबह अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के आवास पर स्वाति मालीवाल जी मिलने के लिए पहुंची थी, ड्राइंग रूम में इंतजार कर रही थी। इस बीच विभव कुमार जी वहां पे आते हैं और उन्होंने स्वाति मालीवाल जी के साथ बहुत बदतमीजी की, अभद्रता की। इस पूरे मामले की जानकारी 112 नंबर पे कॉल करके स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने पुलिस को दी। इस घटना की जितनी निंदा की जाए कम है। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने पूरी घटना को संज्ञान में लिया है और इस पूरे मामले में सख्त कार्रवाई करने को कहा है। जहां तक स्वाति मालीवाल जी का प्रश्न है, स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने देश के लिए, समाज के लिए बड़े काम किए हैं। पार्टी की पुरानी और सीनियर लीडर में से एक हैं। हम सब उनके साथ हैं और निश्चित रूप से ये जो पूरा प्रकरण हुआ है, इसको मुख्यमंत्री जी ने गंभीरता में संज्ञान में लिया है और इस पे कार्रवाई करेंगे। आम आदमी पार्टी ऐसे लोगों का समर्थन नहीं करती है, ये स्पष्ट करना चाहते हैं।
Now remember, the facts of this case are extremely important, and facts that has since been confirmed by the Aam Aadmi Party, or rather by Sanjay Singh. One, that indeed Swati Maliwal was at the receiving end of misbehavior, abhadrata or badtamizi. Was she assaulted? What is the meaning of these two words? Because she had said very clearly to the police in that control room call that she was beaten up at the behest of the Chief Minister by his aide. Two, that this abhadrata, badtamizi or assault, call it what you will, happened inside the Chief Minister's residence. And three, that the Chief Minister knew about it. The Chief Minister knows about it. Is he going to the police? Is he filing a police complaint? What has happened to Bibhav Kumar? He is somebody who is extremely close to Arvind Kejriwal. You are offering solidarity. You are offering the promise of future action. But when is that going to come? Was Bibhav Kumar acting alone? And more importantly, when people speak up, the problem is that every single time there is a crime against women, it is picked up based on political convenience and political relevance. When you speak of Manipur, you should. When you speak against Prajwal Revanna, you should. When you speak against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, you should. But why don't you speak against Vibhav Kumar? Why don't you speak against Chaudhry Lal Singh, who led a rally in support of people who were accused of raping and killing an 8-year-old girl in Kathua? He contested as a Congress candidate. Omar Abdullah campaigned for him, and when he was asked why, he said, I am not campaigning for this man, I am campaigning for INDI. Shouldn't you be speaking up for all of these people as well? Every single politician in every single alliance?
36 घंटे लग गए आम आदमी पार्टी को जवाब देने में। एक महिला के साथ मुख्यमंत्री आवास के अंदर बदतमीजी की जाती है, मारपीट की जाती है और मुख्यमंत्री खामोश रहते हैं। अगर आप में जरा सी भी गंभीरता होती, जरा सी भी संवेदनशीलता होती, तो संज्ञान लेने की बजाय आप तुरंत पुलिस को कार्रवाई करने के लिए कहते, पुलिस को शिकायत करते। लेकिन आप अभी तक मुंह चुप करके बैठे हैं। खेल इससे बड़ा है। ये सारी घटना मुख्यमंत्री के सामने हुई है, जिसको छुपाया जा रहा है। क्या कारण है कि कल पीसीआर की कॉल के बाद से वो चुप हैं? क्यों राजनीतिक दबाव बनाया जा रहा है?
अब संजय सिंह कह रहे हैं कि इसमें केजरीवाल एक्शन लेंगे। केजरीवाल क्यों एक्शन लेंगे? केजरीवाल ने अभी 31 घंटे हो गए, पुलिस को क्यों नहीं सूचना दी? पुलिस क्यों नहीं बुलाई? विभव को अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं कराया? तो केजरीवाल तो खुद अपराधी हैं और अब तो उन्होंने इस अपराध को दबाने का भी पाप किया 31 घंटे तक। इस बयान के बाद अब पुलिस को कॉग्निजेंस ले लेनी चाहिए, कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए। स्पष्ट है कि विभव अपराधी है, लेकिन विभव से बड़े अपराधी अरविंद केजरीवाल है।
All right, so the big questions simply are, was Vibhav Kumar acting alone? 2, what is the action being taken against him now that the crime has been acknowledged? 3, what really does Aam Aadmi Party mean when they say that there was misbehavior? Did Swati Maliwal lie about being assaulted? And if indeed assault has taken place, why isn't Vibhav Kumar being arrested? How will this play out politically? Let's take this across to the guests. Joining us now on India Upfront, we have Sanju Verma, who is the national spokesperson of the BJP, Varun Singh, political analyst, Abhishek Sudhir, lawyer and political analyst, Ravi Srivastava, also political analyst. But my first question is to senior journalist Neeja Chaudhary. How do you see this working politically? Is this going to be extremely awkward for the Aam Aadmi Party to simply shrug off by saying, we're standing with Swati Maliwal, we will take action at an unspecified date? Neeja Chaudhary.
Look, the fact that they have acknowledged that there was misbehavior by none other than the PA of the Chief Minister in the Chief Minister's residence, that is step number 1. They have also acknowledged that action will be taken by the Chief Minister against Vibhav Kumar. As you say, very close to the Chief Minister. We have to wait to see what action there is. I would personally like to know more from Swati Maliwal what exactly happened. And I think if there is a woman who complains of misbehavior, assault, and in this case it's a Rajya Sabha member, her word has to be taken very, very seriously. You cannot push it aside. That is the principle on which things have worked. So let us see what action they take. Will it affect them politically? Yes, you know, there was a certain political energy coming into the campaign after Mr. Kejriwal's release. He had road shows, there was huge crowds, enthusiasm. Will that now get dented by this incident? Will it sort of get a bit diluted? I don't know whether it will have that kind of an effect. And we must also remember this is the Lok Sabha election where the BJP got 7 out of 7 last time and even in 2014. And whereas in the Vidhan Sabha elections, the Aam Aadmi Party takes a jump of almost more than 20% of the vote, both in 2015 and 2020. So will the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress together, could they have made a dent in 1, 2, 3 seats? Or could they have got one or two seats in Delhi? Because the Delhi Janta is voting for the Prime Minister, just as in a Vidhan Sabha seat, the Delhi Janta votes for the Chief Minister, as we've seen in recent elections. So let us see. But a little bit of that dilution, I feel, you know, the enthusiasm, euphoria, a little bit to hoga.
Okay, you know, morally, Where does the Aam Aadmi Party stand on this, Abhishek Sudhir? You know, I also have to say, by the way, before you answer that question, that in the last 31 hours, while the Aam Aadmi Party did not speak, a lot of their sympathizers, a lot of their supporters seemed to insinuate on social media that this was some grand drama that Swati Maliwal was carrying out. Somebody even wrote that, oh, you know, remember, she had gone missing, saying that her sister is unwell. She and Raghav Chadha have been missing for the last 1 month since the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was arrested. Maybe she is going to be the next eminent personality to join the BJP. Was there an effort to try and discredit Swati Maliwal and try and take away from the seriousness of the very, very grave charges she has made, and which the Aam Aadmi Party has now confirmed?
Yeah, Padmaja, I'll answer all your questions. I just asked for a minute of uninterrupted time. As far as I'm aware, you have a woman who has made a PCR call and has then gone to the police station, has decided not to file a written complaint. But we don't know this from Swati Maliwal because Swati Maliwal has not spoken publicly on the issue. We know this because police officers have been giving interviews willy-nilly to the media. They've been talking to PTI and ANI. Now, if a woman calls a PCR and complains, should the PCR be leaking that information to the public? My opinion, they shouldn't be. This is a violation of Swati Maliwal's privacy.
In
any event today, the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party in the Rajya Sabha, Sanjay Singh, yes, I'm coming to that. Sanjay Singh, the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party in the Rajya Sabha, has said that Vibhav Kumar has misbehaved and he said that action will be taken. Sanjay Singh is a man of principle. I happen to know Sanjay Singh personally. If Sanjay Singh has spoken and said that action will be taken, he has zero tolerance for bad language. He has zero tolerance for women, misbehavior with women. Action will be taken. It took the Aam Aadmi Party 31 hours, you say. Well, my question is, how long did it take Prime Minister Modi to condemn Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh? Has action been taken against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh? He has been accused of far more grave and heinous offences. There's still an alliance with Prajwal Revanna in Karnataka. So I don't think you should draw parallel with other cases.
Like I said, all these people, you know, we are going to go into an endless loop debating things which are beyond debate. Does Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh deserve to be at the receiving end of the law?
Yes.
Absolutely yes. Should Prajwal Revanna be in jail? Absolutely yes. Why are we debating what's not up for debate? My question then to you is, Sanjay Singh has spoken and you know him as a man of unimpeachable virtue, which he must be, but the assault happened in the Chief Minister's residence. Where is he? Why has he not spoken?
Yes. I don't know why Mr. Kejriwal has not spoken. I'm sure Mr. Kejriwal will speak in the coming days. If Sanjay Singh has spoken, look, how the party works is Sanjay Singh is the leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha. He's the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party in the Rajya Sabha. He has spoken. He said action will be taken. If Sanjay Singh is speaking, he's speaking with the authority of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. But at least a top leader is speaking.
But if
I'm just trying to tell you that other political
and
parties
allegedly
are
at
not
my
this open,
instance, the
they're not this
responsibility is on
accountable.
me. It is not on my colleague in my office. I will not palm it off to my
Padmaja,
HR and say, now HR is going to make a statement on my
Padmaja,
behalf. Somebody was beaten up in my house, not even in my office, in my
Padmaja,
house. And she said she was beaten
Padmaja,
at my instance.
You are saying, just give me 30 seconds. I will take your question head on. Swati Maliwal has not spoken publicly. I repeat, she has not spoken publicly. She has made a private phone call to the PCR. The PCR had no business leaking what was in that call. And we are now being asked to believe
Singh
the
has
Delhi police,
confirmed
which
that
comes under
she
the
indeed
BJP.
was at the
If Swati
receiving end
Maliwal,
of misbehavior.
Let me just.
What are we even debating anymore? This is not even
That's
about
what
the
I'm
PCR
saying.
call
Swati
anymore. It is
Maliwal.
about what Sanjay Singh has confirmed, that there was misbehavior.
Please listen to me. What Neerja Chaudhary said, I totally 100% endorse. If Swati Maliwal has said that she has been at the receiving end, Swati Maliwal should be believed. But Swati Maliwal has not spoken publicly. It is the police which in its dereliction of duty has leaked what was supposed to be private information to the press and to the public. Sanjay Singh is one of the tallest leaders of the party. He has said
This
action
is
will
not
be
private
taken.
anymore.
I applaud him
It
for
is
saying
put in
that.
the public
I hope action
domain
will be
by
taken.
the Aam
And
Aadmi
if
Party
action is not
itself.
taken-
Okay, Sanju Verma,
did it? Swati Maliwal
the
didn't do it.
distinction is
Swati Maliwal
that
didn't
all
do
that
it.
Sanjay
It
Singh
was
has
the police
actually
who did it.
admitted to or has confirmed is abhadrata and badtamizi. Nowhere did they say that she was actually beaten. Now, as far as misbehavior is concerned, they'll take action.
Okay. Padmaja, now Abhishek Sudhir wanted uninterrupted time. I did not heckle him even once. I deserve and expect the same courtesy from him. First and foremost, let me make this very clear. I've done a couple of debates since yesterday, and all the official and unofficial spokespersons of the Aam Aadmi Party said, oh, how do you know that it was Swati Maliwal indeed who was physically assaulted? It was just a woman who made a call to the PCR. She dialed 112, but there is no proof that it was indeed Swati Maliwal. And then when it was told that Swati Maliwal के फोन से ही वो दो फोन कॉल हुए थे, one at 9:31 a.m. and one at 9:34 a.m. They said maybe somebody had access to Swati Maliwal's phone. Look at the manner in which they have tried to rationalize, normalize and trivialize the entire discourse surrounding this extremely shameful incident right within the confines of Arvind Kejriwal's 50 crore Sheesh Mahal. It cannot get more shameful than that. And let me also tell viewers who are listening to you, because yesterday all throughout I had to negate rumors from Aam Aadmi Party leaders who were there in debates with me saying, अरे ये तो बीजेपी के आईटी सेल की साजिश है, ये तो संजू वर्मा झूठ बोल रही है. This is not the साजिश of BJP, Amit Malviya or BJP's IT cell. Get that loud and clear. Let's not indulge in brazen victim shaming. That's my second point. My third point is this. Sanjay Singh's press conference 31 hours later was too little too late. And the reason I say that is, very conveniently, yes, he admitted to Badtamizi by Bibhav Kumar with Swati Maliwal. He admitted to abhadra vyavahar that Bibhav Kumar engaged in with Swati Maliwal, who's a Rajya Sabha MP no less, and who was the former chairman of DCW no less. But what I find absolutely horrifying, appalling, and completely unacceptable is the fact that Sanjay Singh chose to give a clean chit to Arvind Kejriwal. Let's not miss the woods for the trees. Let's, Padmaja, address the elephant in the room. And the crux of the issue, the nub of the issue here is this, that Swati Maliwal made 2 phone calls. She said that she was physically assaulted by both Kejriwal and Bibhav Kumar, and then she makes a second phone call where she says she was beaten up by Bibhav Kumar at the behest of Kejriwal. So anyone on this panel or anyone who has a basic iota of common sense is not willing to see the culpability of Arvind Kejriwal and is willy-nilly willing to give him a clean chit, shame on you. And I want to read out what, just 1 minute, Padmaja, 30 seconds.
Okay, respond
There
to
is this handle, yes, there is this handle called Meg Updates. At 7:35 p.m., Meg Updates has put out a video. This is a viral video, Meg Updates claims, where Swati Maliwal's ex-husband Naveen Jaihind says that Swati is being threatened and her life is in danger. And in this video, Naveen Jaihind is seen telling Swati Maliwal that wherever you are, you should speak out for yourself. क्या एक राज्यसभा सांसद जब अपने लिए नहीं बोलेगी तो फिर बाकी उसके लिए कैसे उसके साथ खड़े होंगे? हम सब आपके साथ हैं, आप खुलकर बोलिए तो सही. And he accuses Sanjay Singh of Nautanki. He says that the Aam Aadmi Party is culpable of a larger conspiracy and Shariyantra. I'm sure this video is authentic because I don't see any reason why her ex-husband has to jump into this entire fracas without having his facts at his disposal.
Okay, let Abhishek Sudhi respond to this. This is becoming more serious and sordid. First, the allegation of Sanju Verma that this doesn't stop at Bibhav Kumar. Arvind Kejriwal is a dramatis personae.
Padmaja, Sanju Verma is the spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. If Sanju Verma is going to accuse the Aam Aadmi Party of hypocrisy and question the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, then I am going to have to question her leader, Narendra Modi, and his response to Brij Bhushan Saran Singh's case, his response to Prajwal Revarna's case.
Sir,
am I allowed to do
please
that?
Do not
Because
engage in whataboutery. I am asking you a straight question. The person named.
No, I'm not
this is not about moral culpability. This is direct physical culpability. Let's pull up the exact transcript of the PCR call that was made. The corrected transcript says, and I quote again, लेडी कॉलर बोल रही हैं कि मैं अभी सीएम के घर पे हूं, उन्होंने अपने पीए वैभव कुमार से मुझे बुरी तरह पिटवाया है. सो सर, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट कि अरविंद केजरीवाल चुप क्यों है, वो बोल क्यों नहीं है. डिड मिस्टर केजरीवाल इन हिज प्रेजेंस गेट स्वाति मालीवाल बीटन अप बाय हिज पीए? इट इज हिज एक्चुअल कल्पेबिलिटी एंड इन्वॉल्वमेंट.
Okay, let me answer. First of all, I'm a lawyer, so I'll go by evidence. A leaked PCR call by the police is not evidence. They are saying lady caller bol rahi hai. Initially, they released the wrong transcript and then they corrected the transcript, basically. Right? So, which is the correct transcript? Let Swati Maliwal come out in public and speak. And even if she does not want to come out in public and
speak, they made one notation
she will
in the
file a
call
written
log,
complaint.
which 3 minutes later they fixed. They released both together and they said there was a call log, which 3 minutes later we corrected based on what the lady caller said. These are the facts.
Padmaja, PCR transcripts being leaked is a violation of police rules. It is a violation of police rules. You are relying on a leaked document, a document that's authenticity has not been verified.
That's what you are going to hang on to.
It has not been given the stamp of evidence by a court of law.
That's what you are going to hang on to.
That is not what I'm going to hang on to.
Whatever this so-called leaked PCR call said, whose veracity you were questioning in last 31 hours has been confirmed by the Aam Aadmi Party itself. Let me bring in Neja Chaudhary again. Do you think this fire is going to reach Arvind Kejriwal? Again, I repeat, based purely, Neja ji, on what the initial claim and complaint was.
I think much depends, Padmaja, on what happens in the coming hours. You know, we are not talking, Swati Maliwal is a Rajya Sabha MP. She's the person who headed the Women's Commission. She took up hundreds of cases on behalf of women who were wronged. Cases like this in which she is allegedly today involved. And I will, you know, given the confusion, I don't know what to make of it. I would really like Swati Maliwal to tell us what really happened. Given the way things have now erupted and it's in the public domain, I think we all need to know what the situation was. What is the allegation she's making? What really happened? Who was involved? I think she owes it to us as much as to herself. Will it have political ramifications?
Absolutely.
Of
And
course,
what makes it even more worrying, Varun Singh, is this...
Depends on how the whole thing goes.
Because once Swati Maliwal is completely missing in action. She was there at 9:30. Nobody has heard from her since. Her ex-husband has now surfaced and is claiming that there could be a threat to her life. The Chief Minister's name is being mentioned. Is it as simple and unidimensional as it is being made out to be? Varun Singh, if you can hear me, is it as simple and unidimensional? Because now there is the additional angle of an ex-husband who's saying there's a threat to her life.
You know, Padmaja, I think Arvind Kejriwal must be repenting why he came out on bail. He was better behind the bars till now, probably. Because the moment he came out, he stepped out, he is under a major controversy. And, you know, it reminds me of another case that happened in Maharashtra during the MVA rule, where a minister now has been accused and his name has been mentioned in the charge sheet, who had kidnapped someone and he was beaten inside his bungalow, Anand Karmusse. And Jitendra Awad was the minister during the MVA. Earlier, the FIR didn't mention him because he had said that it was done by my people, but I wasn't there in the bungalow. But it happened in his bungalow in his presence, so he couldn't deny it, and later it was proven that he was there. Similarly, the onus now is on Arvind Kejriwal to prove that he wasn't there. But as you know, via the PCR transcripts, that Arvind Kejriwal was there. And what is more funny, that no one is questioning the silence of Arvind Kejriwal for 31 hours. He is also silent. He has not come out and said that yes, my PA did it, or my PA didn't do that. Why was he silent? And it is very sad to see Swati Maliwal, the woman, as Neja ji rightly pointed out. I remember Swati Maliwal's picture sitting outside many offices demanding action on those people who have been accused of mistreating women. बदतमीजी जिन औरतों के साथ हुई, उनके लिए स्वाति मालीवाल खड़ी हुई. पर आज अफसोस की बात यह है कि जब स्वाति मालीवाल के ऊपर बदतमीजी हुई है, तो यहां पे आम आदमी पार्टी के सपोर्टर ये कह रहे हैं, स्वाति मालीवाल ने तो बोला नहीं. भाई संजय सिंह ने तो बोल दिया. नाउ एक्सेप्ट दैट. नाउ डू अ कोर्स करेक्शन. नाउ आप लोगों ने आप लोग पॉलिटिक्स में इस बात पे है कि हम किसी के साथ अन्याय नहीं होने देंगे। यहां पे यू आर एडमिटिंग दैट बदतमीजी हैज हैपेंड, समवन ट्राइड टू बीट हर और असॉल्ट हर फिजिकली, वर्बली, व्हाटएवर इट इज। यू शुड हैव गॉन एंड रजिस्टर्ड अ पुलिस केस। टिल नाउ नॉट रजिस्टरिंग अ पुलिस केस against Vibhav, against Arvind Kejriwal shows the hypocrisy of Aam Aadmi Party, and as I said earlier, Arvind Kejriwal must be repenting कि भाई मैं क्यों आ गया बाहर, इससे अच्छा जेल में था। and India Alliance partners would be saying कि भाई अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल में थे, कम से कम ये कंट्रोवर्सी तो नहीं थी, महिला के ऊपर अत्याचार वहां पे ही वो झेल रहे थे जम्मू कश्मीर में। नाउ दिस वन इशू हैज कम आउट, इट इज गोइंग टू कॉज देम हेवीली इन elections because it is not being forgotten by anyone.
Well, to be fair to the INDI partners, they really don't seem to care much at all because they have been completely silent, stony silence about what has happened. They couldn't care less. But Ravi Srivastava, Arvind Kejriwal is the chief minister. He lives in a highly fortified house. There are CCTVs at every entry and exit point in that house. If indeed they think, and they have said so themselves, that Swati Maliwal was misbehaved with, they should immediately take all the CCTV footage and go to the police station. What is this solidarity without action? It's a criminal case, right?
Thank you very much for coming to me after some 23 minutes of the debate. I would like to ask one question. My friends from the ruling party, they have been cursing Swati Maliwal all through. I am hearing for last at least 5 years. She went to Manipur. They were cursing her throughout. Today they have developed so much of love and affection for her as if she has already joined their party. This appears to be very, intriguing and ambiguous. Second thing, the PCR calls has got two versions there. Which one is correct? The advocate friend has said they have unauthorizedly leaked those calls to the public. Fine. Sanjay Singh has come forward. He has said it. Another spin is being given to it. She was assaulted. I don't know why they have not gone still ahead of it. They were assaulted. Where is the word assault came in? It was misbehavior and indecency, abhadrata. Indecency and misbehavior. And the concerned chief minister or the party head will take an appropriate action because there is no FIR. Because there is no complaint from the Swati Maliwal. So naturally, the chief minister, the head of the party, is going to take the action.
Why are you waiting for her FIR? Why are you waiting for her FIR? You go file an FIR. You, Mr. Srivastava, go file an FIR. You care for her, right? I mean, you care for any woman being assaulted. You go file an FIR.
Why did you not take it? Why
file a zero FIR.
not speak on Manipur?
Yes, you can complain on her behalf.
Why on Prajwal Ravanna, Abhishek spoke after 96 hours? What is this? That why he has not spoken yet? He'll speak
because if your ridiculous argument was to be taken into account at the time Prajwal Ravanna left the country, there was no FIR against him. There was no FIR until 2 days after he left the country.
FIR because he was,
so there literally, legally was no way to stop him. But does that mean that he should not be acted against now? Of course he should be acted against now.
He was sent by the BJP like Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi and
He was sent by the BJP?
He was sent by the BJP. Because they control the civil aviation.
Okay.
They control the
Again,
airport.
You are upset why I came to you so late, but you are only now doing what about it? Varun Singh wants to quickly respond, but I'll bring in Sanju Verma after that. Varun Singh, then Sanju Verma.
पद्मजा, पद्मजा, शर्म आनी चाहिए हम लोगों को कि एक औरत कहती है कि मुझे मारा जा रहा है, मेरे ऊपर गाली गलौज हो रहा है, और बाद में पहले तो 24 घंटे तक उसी के पार्टी के लोगों ने उसके ऊपर क्या क्या आरोप किए, और नाउ आई हैव अ वेरी सीनियर पर्सन, एटलीस्ट इन एज, आई डोंट नो अबाउट व्हाट सीनियरिटी अदरवाइज ही हैज, ही क्वेश्चनिंग अ वुमेन हु हैज बीन, और उसी के पार्टी के लोगों ने आके कह दिया कि हाँ भाई अभद्रता हुई, एंड ही इज नॉट रेडी टू टॉक अबाउट अ वुमेन बीइंग टारगेटेड. I literally, to be honest, I'm ashamed that I am sharing a panel with some people who do not want to even admit that एक औरत के साथ गलत हुआ है और उसको न्याय मिलना चाहिए. Forget politics, forget everything. They have gone a step ahead and said कि भैया क्यों सपोर्ट कर रहे हो? Why shouldn't be she supported? Isn't she a citizen of this country? Isn't she a woman? अरे वो सब छोड़ दो, आपकी I seriously don't understand how can someone say why are you supporting Swati Maliwal because she has questioned some of their आकाश अरविंद केजरीवाल के ऊपर सवाल उठा दिया, उसके पीए के ऊपर सवाल उठा दिया, तो आप इस बात पे सवाल उठाओ।
Convenient fig leaf at the end of the day to say, well, there is no police complaint, so we are not going to do anything. We will just perhaps give a rap on the knuckles and we will sideline somebody. As they say, we'll suspend him for some time. But at the end of the day, a criminal investigation requires a police complaint, Sanju Verma, and that always is going to be the last resort, the last excuse.
You know, Padmaja, let's be very clear. I will tell you how the modus operandi of the Aam Aadmi Party has been. Kal tak ye tha ki those calls were not made by Swati Maliwal. Now that Sanjay Singh today has said that yes, abhadra vyavhar hua tha, badtamizi hui thi. Now they have that excuse, no longer holds water for these guys. So ab ye kaha ja raha hai, she visited the Civil Lines police station. Why did she not file an official complaint? I tell you, kid me not, kid you not, in case tomorrow Swati Maliwal goes and files an official complaint, FIR darj hoti hai, then the Aam Aadmi Party spokespersons will say, अरे भाई सिर्फ FIR दर्ज हुई है, चार्जशीट कहाँ है? चार्जशीट दर्ज हो जाएगी और कोर्ट में केस चले जाएगा, then they will say, अरे ये तो लोकल कोर्ट में has held Bibhav Kumar culpable, let us go to Delhi High Court. दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट इनको कल्पेबल ठहराएगा तो ये कहेंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी बिभव कुमार और अरविंद केजरीवाल को कल्पेबल ठहराएगा, तब ये कहेंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज अ हैंड मेडन ऑफ द मोदी गवर्नमेंट, डेमोक्रेसी खतरे में है, लोकतंत्र खतरे में है, गणतंत्र खतरे में है। की पॉइंट, नाउ माय लास्ट पॉइंट इज दिस, आई ऑलवेज से दिस ऑन योर शोज ऑन सच डिबेट्स, that let us go by the track record of the person. Let us not pick out one issue. Let us not do cherry picking and try and tarnish somebody. 2016. Why is this man heckling me? Padmaja, I never spoke when he was speaking. Can you please moderate?
Go on. Yes.
Can I please have my say? Thank you. Do you remember in 2016 there was a case filed against Somnath Bharti, who was then a very popular leader of Aam Aadmi Party, a close confidant of Arvind Kejriwal, by his wife, accusing him of domestic violence. Somnath Bharti also served jail term. And guess what? After being out of the limelight for a few years, Somnath Bharti was rewarded by his boss, Arvind Kejriwal, who made him the vice chairman of the Delhi Jal Board. ये अरविंद केजरीवाल की असलियत है। अरविंद केजरीवाल के चेहरे से नकाब उतर गया है, एंड फॉर ऑल दोस पीपल हु से मोदी तो केजरीवाल से डर गए।
Okay.
भाई साहब, LS 2019 we had a 57 vote share in Delhi, we had a 100% strike rate, we won all the 7 seats, Kejriwal won 0 seats, he scored a duck with just a 18% vote share from Delhi. So don't sit here and give us bhashan or Modi dar gaye. This is about not victim shaming Swati Maliwal.
Okay.
This is not about.
And just by the way, Somnath Bharti also is the new Delhi candidate for the Aam Aadmi Party this Lok Sabha election. Be that as it may, if he's been cleared of charges, fair, the Aam Aadmi Party can field him. But as of right now, is it enough to say we acknowledge something happened, but we will deal it within ourselves? This whole ghar ki baat hai, hum ghar mein sultayenge. Is that acceptable? And then tomorrow when you go out, will you ever, with a straight face, be able to claim that you truly, and not because of political exigencies, care for what happens to women in your party and in this country? At least the pretenses are being dropped. That's the great thing. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, Sanju Verma and Neerja Chaudhary, for joining.